Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's talk about the month of October. If you are a Libra sun, moon, or rising, this is going to be the video for you. So as we begin the month of October, this is going to be a month where you're going to have a major elevation with your public image. You may find yourself working more frequently during this time, but you may find yourself really getting adjusted to Pluto being in the sign of Aquarius. You may find yourself creating some sort of entertainment for other people, or you may find yourself attending more parties, more events, just more fun things in general. And when you're there, you may find yourself really becoming the center of attention. You may have really started to begin to experience this back in June when we had Jupiter enter the sign of Cancer. But now that we are in the month of September, things are going to start to really open up for you. Because during the summer we had Saturn in the sign of Aries squared to Jupiter in the sign of Cancer, this was kind of not the best energy for Jupiter transiting your 10th house. But now that Saturn is back in the sign of Pisces, things are going to start to be a lot more harmonious for you. Things are going to start to feel a lot better. You may have some sudden elevation with your public image, and you may begin to have really successful things happen to you. And you may begin to see that all of your projects are going to start becoming very successful. You may have trending content online. You may have trending photos and videos. You may also find yourself just being generally elevated. Any room you walk into, you may find that you are the center of attention, and all eyes are always on you. You will have some sort of major elevation as it relates to your image, your persona, and you're also going to start to feel a lot more confident this month. When we start the month of October, Mars will be in the sign of Scorpio, and we're going to be in Libra season. For you, this is major glow up energy. This is like super positive energy with the way that you present yourself. You could receive compliments from people during this time. And you may also have just more people begin to enter your life who you kind of feel like are kind of obsessed with you. Because Pluto is in the sign of Aquarius, this is going to bring this energy into your life. They may see you and just really like the way you present yourself as well. You may have people sliding into your DMs. You may have people approaching you on the street. Just like lots of very positive attention on the way you present yourself and who you are as a person. And again, you're gonna have some major confidence elevations as well. So you're gonna feel a lot better. You're going to feel a lot stronger, and you will also find yourself having some new financial opportunities this month. You may find yourself working more frequently, again, because we have so much stuff happening in the sign of Pisces. The North Node's in the sign of Pisces, Saturn's in the sign of Pisces, and you may find yourself working more frequently. You may find yourself creating content or hustling more frequently as well. Or if you work in like the nightlife entertainment industry, you may find yourself working longer hours, or just again, a major elevation in the things that you do. You may also have an elevation in physical work that you do as well, because again, we're talking about the 6th house, doing physical work as well. Again, if you work in a bar or if you work in like nightlife, you are more than likely going to be working longer hours, but you will also see a nice elevation in your finances. You'll have some sort of sudden financial opportunity, or if you make content, this is going to be a month where things do really, really well for you. You may have a lot of success with all of the content that you create. And if you own any sort of business, this month will also be very financially successful for you. And especially as we get closer to November, in the later part of October, think major financial gains, major financial success, really good things happening for you financially during this month. Think major doors finally opening for you, or videos going viral, or products that you create going viral. Something is going to be happening that's going to be elevating yourself and elevating your business. You may also find that the more you put yourself in the spotlight, the more successful you will be. This is major public image energy, major celebrity energy. You may find yourself more and more in the spotlight and putting yourself in those situations and finding that the universe will reward you every single time you put yourself in the spotlight. So again, think trending content, viral videos, trending products, and just like a lot of success when you are in the spotlight. On October 3rd, we are going to have the planet Venus make a perfect conjunction with the South Node in the sign of Virgo. For you, this energy is very spiritual. You may finally come to a conclusion about something that has happened in your past, and you are now able to move on from that. You may have clarity around a relationship. You may finally come to a conclusion about a past relationship that you were in previously. This could be romantic, this could be an acquaintance, this could be a past friend. and you will have some sort of major clarity around it, and you will be able to move on from it. You will finally be able to close a chapter of your life that you have been kind of marinating on for a long time, receive some sort of clarity around it, and be able to move on from it and then enter that next chapter of your life. It is also very likely that you may be attracting a lot of supporters during this time, like a lot of people who really, really like you. Again, if you create content, you may be attracting people who just love everything you do and might, again, really hype you up and really like you. You may not necessarily see all the people who really support you. They will be there, and you will also have like people who you have no idea. You may have people who are of high prominence watching you as well and just really love everything you do. And again, you may have some sort of new beginning and clarity around that situation. As we enter October 14th, we are going to have two major transits on the exact same day. Venus is going to be entering the sign of Libra at the same time that Pluto in Aquarius goes direct. And for you, this is going to be major glow up energy. You are going to be entering a new chapter of your life where anywhere you go, you're going to start to be attracting lots of romantic partners. They're going to find you very attractive during this time. And you may also have some like new beginnings around the way that you create content, your art. You may also have some new beginnings around just things that you do around your creativity and also any sort of business that you conduct. But again, major glow up energy. You may start turning heads in any room that you walk into. You're going to be so magnetic at this point in your life. October 14th is going to be like the peak of this energy because, again, Jupiter's in the sign of Cancer. Pluto is going to be trine to Venus in the sign of Libra, which is your ascendant ruling sign. So major magnetic energy here, and you are going to be very, very magnetic, very, very attractive to other people. Again, the best thing you can kind of do is kind of put yourself in the spotlight, create videos because they're more than likely going to be very successful. Or again, create something that will lead to large financial gains for you. Again, because we have so much stuff happening in the sign of Scorpio as well. Major confidence energy and also like really good stuff for your financial life. And also you may find yourself working more frequently, but again, this will just lead to more financial gains from you and just a lot of success. Think any project that you begin during this time into next year is more than likely going to be very successful for you. Viral videos, trending content, successful product launches, anything around that is going to be very successful for you. And on October 23rd, we are going to have the planet re-enter the sign of Pisces. And you may, again, really start to feel like your work life is taking on so many creative entertainment themes right now. You may start creating products, you may start creating content, you might write a book, you might write a TV show pilot. You may do something like that that is very based on entertainment and you creating that for other people. You may start writing music, you may start creating music, you may start creating content, you may write a TV show, you might write a movie. You may do something like that during this time around creativity. I would also say during this time, you may see the lines of your life kind of blur between your actual real day-to-day life and what you do for work too. You may find that you're working very frequently during this time. The more that you create, you may find the more that your finances go up. The best thing you can do is make sure you have a set schedule and kind of set boundaries around, okay, this is my work life and this is my home life, to kind of make sure that you will be having like a work-life balance during this time. We will have Neptune back in the sign of Pisces until the spring, and in the spring, things are going to shift back into the sign of Aries for you. On October 22nd through October 24th, we are going to have a new moon in the sign of Scorpio, along with the sun entering the sign of Scorpio. And during this time, this is going to be amazing for your financial life. You're going to see some major elevation in your finances. It's very likely you could have something very successful happen in your life. You could get a major raise at work. You may have some sort of very successful content online. You may have trending videos, and you may also have some very successful products as well. Like anything that you do involving sales, involving finances is going to be performing very well as we get closer to November. This month is going to be amazing for you. The more you put yourself in the spotlight, the more that you lead and manage other people, the more that you put yourself into the limelight, the more content you create. If you start leading and managing people, say you get a major promotion at work and you are like a manager now and you have a staff of people, you are more than likely going to have a lot of success in those themes. This month is going to be very financially successful for you, especially after the 14th of October. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more astrology updates.